Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. And off we go from Santa Clara. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where... They'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw. Purdy. It's complete, and it's the rookie from Ole Miss. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Caught. This is Ayuk. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. Able to complete it to Ayuk. Down the sideline. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
What's up, bro?
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
Appreciate you, brother.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll run. It's a man from Virginia Tech, Paschal Tootin. And he's going to
Yeah, I saw that about Jennings.
out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He liked the post.
Explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Another run here with Tootin. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket.
49ers going to be just fine without Jennings.
Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Willis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Yeah, I remember Eric Armstead said something after he left. They always do that. They always take shots.
A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Willis to throw. They set up the screen here for Tootin. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ready? 3rd and long.
19 tight. 19 tight. Red.
Throwing is Willis. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook, to punt. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
49ers stay healthy. We going to the Super Bowl, straight up.
Out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pick up at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one.
So this league is the Madden 27 rosters. I done already traded Christian McCaffrey and Mike Evans. Yeah, you had to get them out of here, get some draft capital. Yeah, don't get it twisted. I want McCaffrey to succeed, especially if he's playing with the Niners. But on this video game, I got to get him out of here and get, some younger players, some faster players.
Well, that was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Yeah, this is a league game.
Dragon 60.
Willis now to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jacksonville.
Come on.
They'll run it here with 2. It'll get forward to about the 42. Michael Williams, the first-round pick, is there for the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Trap 60, trap. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Willis. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Willis now to throw. He's got his man. It's him. 14 on the pickup. First down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's 1st and 10. Run out of the gun, and it's Cheaton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
That's another.
Okay, ready?
First down. 1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will level things out at 7 apiece. to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now Watkins on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Purdy looks out of the pistol. He'll get this one out to his fullback.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. He's across midfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Watch out!
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So second down, and they'll run it. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you?
Yeah, me too. They need to get him on the field. Watkins need to get on the field.
And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Quick throw, taken in. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Hey, yellow. Stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Now, a short one caught by Tonjes. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Get set. It's up.
Purdy going to give this to Guerrero. To the pylon, he's in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is first touchdown this year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to pick.
Guerrero need to get on the field for real.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Ready up. Get up. Ready.
To throw is Willis. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
This is such a critical...
How fast is this quarterback? Let's see. Hold up. Oh, 92 speed. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how these dudes be getting these fast quarterbacks like this in these leagues, man. I don't understand it.
Moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Willis. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Brings up second.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw, here's Willis. That one to the end zone. But
Oh, they did me dirty on that one.
he was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it's going to be 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will power his way into the end zone. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Into the hands of Watkins. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, everybody does that speed boost.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. In motion is Hunter. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Break. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
On the give, it's two. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
6 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Willis. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Forced to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Here we go. Set. Like it.
This looks like a design run, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Running left side with Tinton. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Moving to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On the zone read, a give to Garendo. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. sack, number 3 on the year for him.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
A run with Garenda. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Outside. Yellow. 18, yellow.
Now Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I chop you up with the
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
To throw, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Outside. Yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow. Hands up, hands up. Here we go, here we go. Up.
A first down throw for Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
21, 21. Get set, get set. 18, up.
Purdy using the pump pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro.
So here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he is out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do.
Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jaguars.
Hand off, it's Tootin. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back in 60.
Throwing is Willis. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Got it. Ready?
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Throwing, Willis. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
Right back to Tootin. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. He'll run. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down. 1st and goal. Here is 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll trudge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Ready?
Trying to punch it in with Tootin. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Get set.
With a quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
We earned this dub straight up.
It is 1st down and 10.
I care about the league games. I don't give a damn about ring games. I care about these games, the money games.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the
Niners for life, baby.
And it was their defense that led the
I don't care about the Jaguars. Nobody care about that team.
and they cruise to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
I'll be back. Niners for life.